Welcome everyone, this is Digital Dragon back to you with another part of my Pokemon Sword and Shield, or not, sorry, not Sword and Shield, sorry, Scarlet and Violet playthrough. Last time I uh, beat the Team Star raid and like the Team Star leaders and the um, and Averin. However, the last earlier today I did a recording where I actually got the 4 legendary Pokemon. So I got Wushen, I got Wushen, Xianpao, Tailu, and Shiyu. All 4 of the legendary beasts that were a part of the that you had to find the stakes in the ground to pull out, and they unlocked the seals to unlock these legendary Pokemon. Sorry if I sound horrible. I am still sick. I just need to do videos. So that's why I'm still doing videos. If you want to see me catching the 4 legendary Pokemon, they will be available on YouTube as of the 22nd of December 2022. If you want a link to my YouTube channel, there is a link in my bio on through Twitch. Oi, over here. This is the Zero Gate. I was made to research. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside the great crater of Paldea, what folks calls Area Zero. It's our ticket into the crater, down into the crater. Oh, and speaking of crater, you know that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Area Zero apparently is where Koraidon was born, or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy that it can finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our 2 new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. I guess we should head in. The way home. Oh, kind of dark in here. Nimona. Hola, dragons. Everyone said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Once she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. I'm just gonna pull up the. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to be beaten in a battle. Uh, but more importantly, why is it so dark and where are the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. Last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now. Wow. Well, now the lights are on. But why? I I turned them on. Penny! It seems they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. um, I guess? My name's Penny. Well, hey. We never got to actually talk. I'm Mona. I'm in class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? You talk like way too much. The director introduced us when you need someone good with tech. She's a no-brainer. Anyways, Penny here also agreed with in a second when she heard it was to help dragons. Not really the adventuring type, but I owe you dragons, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Averin. My love includes my baba stuff, cooking, and biometric identification in progress. Hello, dragons. I've been expecting you. And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Uh, sorry, who are you? That's my mom. Probably. What? That's Professor Sada? Nimona, student number ID 805C001. And Penny, student ID number 803B121. Thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Averin, did you tell your mom about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down to the great crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you can see to your right. Mom? Please proceed below. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. Well, going to Area Zero. Biometric identification in progress. Identity confirmed. Access granted to lower levels. Oh, it opens for us automatically. Not quite. Looks to me like someone's controlling these things remotely. Once you step through, you will be above Area Zero. Dragons, you have brought Koraidon with you. Yes. Thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Koraidon's gliding capability, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area Zero. What? Isn't there, like, an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Koraidon can fly? When you reach the bottom, I will again touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful, railroading people into stuff just like always. Can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area Zero. Let's go. That girl, is she, like, incapable of fear or what? I guess we'd better go too. Really. Dragons, ready for the worst? Good thing that's all we need to hear. Get that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. It looks rusted. What's the matter with it? Scared of heights. That's what I'd say. Well, no wonder. But no need to be scared if we all go together. How does that logic work? Get on. Oh, I'm literally hanging on by my arm. I have not gotten to this part in Scarlet or Violet. I stopped playing Violet once I reached before I reached this part. And now I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice here. There. Chose to go back into this ball? Probably just hungry or something. Nope. Wait a second. Where's the student council girl? Wait, she's gone? You don't think she... Everyone, you have to see this. Area Zero is amazing. Come on already. I guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Conditions satisfactory. File signs all within normal range. It appears you were able to make the descent without being harmed. Yeah, sure, smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about landing like that? That is good. That concerns you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method. I think your mom's sarcasm detector needs fixing. You're worried about us. That's so sweet. You should make your way your way to me at the Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. 4 locks? Only on your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. At each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as many as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes. Let's disable 4 locks and get into the lab. Sounds kind of video gaming when you say it out loud, huh? Very meta. Come on, time to find your way into the deepest part of Area Zero. It's funny when a video game character is saying it's very video gamey. Oh, is that a shiny? I believe that's a shiny. Oh, Frostmoth, another Frigarath. Okay, I gotta take out these glasses because everything's just so bright with them on. Okay, everything's even brighter with them off. Never mind. There's a Braviary. Holy jeez, lots of fully evolved Pokemon here. Yeah, this is called radish rations. Research stations. Well, I was close. Oh, you really? You have such a great memory, Penny. That's what great. What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. At least those two. Uh, a Glamora. And yes, I do have Earthquake. I already have a Glamora. Got one via surprise trade. There are going to be a lot more of those rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think that was something? Please, you got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Wow, patronizing much. Easy, you two. Let's go ahead and study the research station. This is research station 1. Oh, are these ancient ruins? I look far too recent for that. Appears you have reached the first research station without incident. This factory was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. Dragons, if you'd be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using the central panel. Three of 4 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. That just heals my Pokemon. There's Raichu, another Farigiraf. There's Research Station 2. Second research station, about time too. Whew. Let's head in and take a breather. I thought you'd have hit a bit more stamina, student council girl. I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Hey, look, a Jigglypuff. It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here, too. Oh my gosh, so cute. Not a Jigglypuff. A little bit different. Well, I guess I'm battling with Penny this time. The reason why I'm catching this Pokemon. What? Oh, I guess I had to beat them. Oh, okay. That's fine. We go Screamtail. Okay. Seriously, what was that? Don't think scared me half to death. It's definitely kind of ferocious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Looks like pretty much same as the first research station. It's like the wild Pokemon don't come in here. We should be safe to catch our breath. Hey, seriously, what's with this place? That Pokemon. I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe the Pokemon was one of these. Huh? What's that book? Monsters of Area Zero. So they aren't actually Pokemon? Look, I don't really know. What do you think, dragons? They are just Pokemon. Yeah, same. I mean, they look different, sure, but they use moves in battle just like the Pokemon we know. Suppose the time has come for an explanation. Professor, some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero are ancient Pokemon that lived in the distant past, long lost to us. Ancient Pokemon? Ah, what? That's awesome! Oh, come on, there's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab, where I'm located, contains a time machine. It summons the ancient Pokemon to this place. So, the thing my mom spent forever researching down here, she actually got it working? Indeed. Though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine, you mean you can actually travel to and from the past? It is theoretically possible to travel to the past. However, for a being such as human, it would not be possible to return to the present. But, well, that's horrifying. You. Why did you call us here to Area Zero? Avernite. If possible, I would like to speak when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, dragons. Please use the central panel here and disable another lock on my lab. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hey, dragons. You know, that book she told me to bring, I think it's got something to do with this place. Or more like, everything to do with this place. I'm not sure she expects to find whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Scarlet book. Yep. A record of the explanation that the author Heath went on within the great crater of Paldea. The book has the name Sada written on it in clumsy handwriting. Take care of it for me, okay, dragons? There's a Bisharp. It's like... Okay. Area... Relay Station... Research Station 3. Alright, another research station. Nice. We get to chill for a minute. Something's gonna jump out at us again. 100% guaranteed. Oh, you're such a worry, Wart. Huh? See? Wait a second. It's just like that Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was an ancient Pokemon all along. Oh, you battled one of these before, Ivrin? It looks seriously strong. Yeah, well, dragons and I are old pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. Great Tusk. Or Iron Treads if you were playing Violet. It's fighting type. Part fighting type. And there goes Great Tusk. It's ground fighting. There. Finally, Armor Rouge is level 75 with the rest of my Pokemon. See? Victory is ours. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Herbibistica came from down here. You two got to meet one of these Pokemon before our crater get together? Jealous. If we've got things from the ancient times roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Sada doing anything to keep them under control? How could she let this happen? Yeah, right, because it's not like oh so brilliant Professor Sada ever messes up. Come on, dragons. Let's get into that research station. I honestly think that Scarlet's Pokemon are more powerful than Violet's for the ancient Pokemon. Like, how are we doing all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? You feeling rough, Penny? Oh no, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since Professor mentioned that time machine. Pokemon here in Area Zero came to our time from the past, right? So what about Koraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those ancient Pokemon? I think you're onto something. It's kind of giving off ancient vibes, even its name sound pasty. Wait a second, I totally forgot. Hey, friend. You had Koraidon's ball, and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? You still remember that from way back? No wonder you're everyone's little star pupil. I guess I've got no choice but to tell you what I know. Pokemon Koraidon that is found my mom back when she was working on her time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor? Koraidon, which I entrusted with dragons, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. Seriously? Though analysis of its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize I that what I had discovered was in fact an ancient form of Salazar, the Pokemon still commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon came to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring over more than two species specimens of Koraidon. Huh? You mean there's another one around here somewhere? What if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero, waiting to finally be reunited with our Koraidon. A heartwarming family reunion. Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we can get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If we could proceed, dragons, please disable the next lock using the central panel here. Well done. Only one remains now. Please continue on to the final research station. Okay. Koraidon's an ancient Pokemon. No wonder no one's ever seen it. It's just a Salazar. Espeon. Zweilous. Ooh, Screamtail. I'm gonna catch this one. Let's try Earthquake. Crit. Darn. Ooh. Oh gosh. Look at all the huge glorious crystals. They got all the way to the bottom. One step and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Oh, good call. Watch your step. So the professor's down here somewhere waiting for us. And that's fine. Totally fine. Alright, team, watch yourselves and let's get to the bottom of this thing. This place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here like the stories say. Yeah, this place is something from a whole other world. Makes you feel like maybe you've already died and went somewhere. Is it just me, or do the crystals give off the same glow when Pokemon terrestrialize? There's got to be some sort of connection. Only one way to find out. Come on, everyone, let's keep moving. I'm gonna see if I can find another Screamtail to capture. Yay. Another Screamtail. Nope. Let's just quick ball to see if. Ooh. Crit. Really? Dust ball. So we are in a cave. There we go. Screamtail was caught. There has been only one reported sighting of this Pokemon. It resembles mysterious creature depicted in an old expedition journal. Another Screamtail. Okay, so I need a 3-segmented form, not a 2-segmented form. As I can find a Dunsparce with a 3-segmented form in the wild, I guess I'm just gonna have to settle with the Dunsparces to evolve them into try to evolve it into 3-segmented form. It's just 2-segmented form. Fluttermane! This is what I'm catching. This Ghost Fairy. There we go. Fluttermane. This Pokemon characteristics similar to those of this Pokemon has characteristics similar to those of Fluttermane, the creature mentioned in a certain book. Ooh, similar to those of Fluttermane, so this might not be Fluttermane. That's a possibility. They went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children? Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again? Okay. All locks disabled. Ooh, Shadow Ball. The gate. Finally reached the deepest part. We made it. Ready to see if those legends of treasure down here are for real? Yeah, right. Let's just fluff the right to fill the textbooks. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? Oh, wait. Why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed by the crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. This energy can alter the function of living things to optimize the performance of machinery. It's the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So the entire building's been terrestrialized. Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Averin. The professor implied something important about the Terra Orbs just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Indeed. Though not many know it. Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to Area Zero should be open for you. But once you open the gate, you will quickly be confronted with dangerous Pokemon inside. They'll likely make a break for freedom. With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourself well, then open the gate. I'm fine. Finally, at the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if there's truly a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon that might come at us, then shouldn't we also have Koraidon help? Yeah, if Koraidon were like how we first showed it was in the Inlet Grotto, that'd be a huge help. I want to see it battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area Zero. And it can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong. I know it is. It ailed the Herbamessica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area Zero is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its ball now, maybe it'll be able to find its family too, right? Pretty sensible by your standards, Averin. Go on, dragons, let's cry it out. Ooh. Family reunion. Nope. Crichton's adorable. There's nothing. I guess the other one isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, that other Pokemon was giving off some kind of really bad vibes. No, not that you should be worried a thing about any of that. Once we get back to once you get back to your battle form, I'm sure you'll be going toe and toe against that jerk. If you know, if you want to. I guess that really doesn't help. Really help, huh? Do you think the other Crichton was the one of the dangerous Pokemon the professor warned us about to watch out for? But didn't the professor say dangerous Pokemon would come from inside? I mean, from inside the gate we just. Great Tusk is gone. There goes Brute Bonnet. The other Brute Bonnets are gone. Now it's just Fluttermane. What those two are going against? So, Steel type and Ghost types. There goes Fluttermane. See, the power of friendship had us perfectly in sync. All thanks to our Titan hunting together. So scared, huh? You worried you might have to face the other one of your kind. Well, then let me take on some of that burden. These stragglers should be nothing. Me and Mastiff here can take them. So dragons, you take your partner there and go take care of business. Glad to see that you got some faith in us at last. Mastiff can't wait to battle either. Crichton, you really ruined my whole childhood, you know. But it's not like I see you cowering and scared out of your wits makes me feel any better about it. You got amazing powers if you just use them. And you got us too, so don't you even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up and fight. Human presence detected within Area 0. Deactivating sleep mode. Hello, dragons. Thank you for coming. No, back to your ball. Ooh. That one is far less trackable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. York ride and fled Area 0 because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid that there's something for which I must apologize. I'm not the true Professor Sada. I'm an artificial intelligence the Professor created, imbued with her memories and knowledge. In short, I'm an AI-powered robot. The real Professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station number 4. Ooh. Okay, I did not know that. I knew she was a robot. But I did not know that the real Professor Sada passed away. Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for the Crichton to survive and thrive. That's why she threw herself in front of you, Crichton, in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Dragons, the reason why I asked you to come to me was because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. Ooh. Ooh. Let's... Okay. So let's see which ones I will need. So I need the fire for Scarlet Dredge. Very psychic. I need a Tinkaton. The grass dark fire will Scarlet Dredge or Armor would work. Fluttermane again, Tinkaton. Sandy Shocks is ground electric. The elevator will take us down to lower levels. Step inside. Dragons, it's truly a great relief to me that you came. I'll answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When she was alive, Professor Sada had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, what you might call ancient Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw ancient Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask about? Naya is our artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The result of those calculations are expressed by the mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. As I explained before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, her physical body received egregious injuries and left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that the fact may be difficult for her son, Averin, to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. The original professor had a dream of a world in which the ancient Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon's power seem to stem from the primal energy of the ancient past, and its energy has provided too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of the modern age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Great Tusk. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and cannot seem to find the logic in the allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. Dragons. You have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you've gained to destroy the dreams Sada once cherished. I appreciate your willingness to help. We've reached the lowest level. Behold, this is the time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. To stop the time machine, you will need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Scarlet book. It was very like the professor put the final key that we would need in that book of all places. She loved the volume she loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine. There's just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. The artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by this system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I'll become no more than a battle machine bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Scarlet Book upon this pedestal. Where did she sit down? It's up to you now, Dragons. AI status switching to sleep mode, activating defense protocols. Please defeat me. Ah, at last. At last my dream is within reach. Oh. And I can't read that. I will be capturing all the past Pokemon. AI status initiated battle. Slitherwing. Oh, it's adorable. Okay. There goes Slitherwing. There goes Roop on it. So it is electric ground. There goes Sandy Shocks. There goes Screamtail. Special attack. There's Fluttermane gone. Roaring Moon. Yes. Really? Critical hit. Oh, there goes Roaring Moon. Come on, 3-segmented form. And no. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally. She has finally been stopped. You're really not my mom, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my. Sorry, you were alone so long. Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. What's going on now? There is another armored Pokemon on its way here. It cannot be. Obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activate Paris protection protocol to remove the offending, keeping the time machine running. Truly all Professor cared about. Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to SATA ID. Wait, what? Forming, initiating, gathering terrestrial and terrestrialized energy. Sorry, children. It's too much for you. You must run. Yes, I SATA disabled. Paradise protection protocol initialized. Ooh. Okay, that was cool. You are challenged by the Paradise Protection Protocol. Koraidon. Disabled. And going into battle mode. Okay, so it is fighting type, a fighting dragon type. Okay. I guess I guess for this battle I have to. Oh, dragon. And there goes that cried on. Alright. Oh, how very astounding. To think that you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in, instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what you had to be done. No matter how difficult your own past may have been, I believe you will be capable of walking whatever path you choose for yourselves now, with pride. I thank you, dragons. I thank all of you, children. But I'm afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop as long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. I'm sorry. You know, when I watched you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you your freedom, the way you came together working in league with your fellows and caring for them, the way that you sought strength to better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles, the way you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved, the way you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure all on your own. Ah, and the way that you soared free through the skies, through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be as free as you all, for to seek out that which I might treasure above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I'll use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I have dreamed of. What? You can't leave now, right when we finally reached you? I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that ancient world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Averin, I'm sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your mother truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Averin, Gryden, dragons. is a little sad, but I'm afraid that this is goodbye. She's an AI robot. Technically, she could still come to the She can survive the ancient past to the present. Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. She took the crimson book with her. Oh! That's why that book looks so ancient. Because I don't think that's the book that was actually... How could you just go, Mom? Aaron, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but I said my name using her voice and wearing her face. Even if it was a fake, it felt real, you know. And so I, sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. I guess Crida is sad too. Oh, but that's the battle form. How cool is that? It's so strong. It tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this. I seriously think I'm going to die. Hey, now let's not skip over the big win here. Dragons and Crichton just saved all of Paldea. That's right. You both did amazing things, dragons. Yeah, that's my bud's dragons for you. You know, even though the press is gone, I bet she's finally having a real fun adventure of her own in the past. Thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. So what do we do now, dragons? You said it, come on. Everyone, let's get out of here and make our way home. Okay, everyone, listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little bit more fun out of this adventure. Sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Dragons, not you too. Oh, alright, fine. I guess we're doing this. I will be collecting the rest of the past Pokemon. So that's the main storyline of the Pokemon Scarlet. Tomorrow I will be Monday. Not tomorrow, Monday. I'm going to be live streaming every other day, not every day, just because, well, hopefully in 2 days I'll be no longer sick. Especially now that I'm sick, it's going to be every other day that I'm going to do a live stream. But once everything goes well, I'm going to go every day again, or when I can. So yeah, I will be continuing this. I will be doing the Pokemon Violet Area Zero tomorrow or on Monday. So not tomorrow because tomorrow's Sunday, but the Monday that comes after this, like the day after tomorrow, um, to do the Area Zero event for Pokemon Violet. I have a similar. I only have one Pokemon that's the same. I have 0 starters on this team because it went with a different save file. Um, so yeah, I think that's gonna be. This is gonna be it for today. It's been almost 2 hours. um, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Of course, hitting the notification bell so you get notified of all upcoming videos on YouTube. Thank you for sharing, following, and subscribing on Twitch. And thank you for becoming a Patreon on patreon.net/Digital Dragons. And of course, my Instagram is I just look for Digital Dragons with my icon on Instagram, and you'll see some pictures and videos I've taken that I will continue to be posting on there of some stuff. And yeah, thank you and good night.